Have you ever wondered what graphs, tables, and charts are doing on an English language exam? If you're a math or engineering major, this may seem like good news. If you're not used to dealing with them, you may be feeling just the opposite. You may not be familiar with interpreting data like this. The good news is that even if you aren't familiar with this type of task, I'm going to give you a simple, step-by-step process for interpreting data when it comes to writing your essay for Task 1. In writing Task 1, there are 6 or 7 different types of graphs and charts, but the strategy is the same. No matter the type of chart or graph, the instructions are identical. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and making comparisons where relevant. So, you simply have to do 3 things. Number 1, select the main features. So what are the main features? First, the title. This will tell you the topic of the chart, diagram, or graph. Then on a graph, you'll want to look at the X and Y axes. Each will give a different type of information. Maybe one will give you a percentage or amount, and the other will give you different periods of time. The other main features you'll want to look out for are units of measurement, a percentage, a number, time, or age. Number 2, look for comparisons. You will want to notice comparisons, maybe different types of animals or people, maybe different time periods. So here's an important tip when it comes to time periods. You will need to know if you are describing something from the past, present, or future. This will help you know what verb tense to use as you write. And number 3, notice any trends. Trends refer to any increases or decreases, usually over time. They may be sharp or gradual. So you may want to brush up on your vocabulary for describing these trends. So make sure you're looking for anything that is similar or changes over time. So once you've identified and selected the key information, it's time to do the most important step. Plan your essay. And there are 3 good reasons for this. Number 1, it will save you time. You have 20 minutes to write your essay. If you take even 5 minutes to plan your essay, you will write a much better essay in 15 minutes than you will in 20 minutes without planning. Number 2, planning will make sure you get the best possible score for task achievement. It will ensure that you do everything that's required. And number 3, it will give you a better structure for your essay. You will be able to plan a logical order for your essay. Having a good structure will make sure you get good marks for coherence and cohesion. So when you've planned your essay, it will also make it easier to use appropriate grammar and vocabulary as you write. Because in the process of planning your essay and making your outline, you will come up with ideas for how to describe it more naturally. Remember, in writing Task 1, you are only asked to write 150 words. So as you structure your essay, realize that you will only need 4 paragraphs. You won't receive any extra marks for writing a longer essay. So focus on the main and important aspects. The first paragraph will be an introduction. And for the introduction, simply paraphrase the question. Just say it in a different way by using synonyms or changing the sentence structure. In the second paragraph, you should report on the main features of the chart or graph, but only give general information, not the specific details. This is where you will describe any trends or obvious comparisons. For example, the difference for men and women, or comparisons between different ages or times. Let me just add something here. Each paragraph in this essay only has somewhere between 30 and 40 words. You don't need to use any elaborate vocabulary or verb tenses. Just keep it simple. Paragraphs 3 and 4 are where you'll bring in some specific details. What you will want to do here is select a main feature. Pick out a specific trend or detail and describe it in a little more depth, emphasizing specific time periods and whether an increase was sharp or gradual. Was there a sudden increase, or did it happen over a longer period of time? And once you've selected and described a main feature for paragraph 3, do the same by selecting another main feature for paragraph 4. You'll discover that in doing this, 4 paragraphs will be more than enough for writing task 1 and give you the 150 words required. So to wrap it up, I would like to add one more important part of writing task 1. It's actually something to make sure you never do in writing task 1. You are not asked to give your opinion. You are not asked to report trends and give the reason for them. Remember, you're only asked to select main features and report on them, making comparisons where relevant. Summarize. Once again, I hope you found these tips helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or reach out to me by email. At the end of this video, you'll see some more helpful videos. So be sure to subscribe to this channel for even more tips and techniques for the IELTS exam. If there's a specific question or topic you would like answered when it comes to the IELTS exam, you can also leave that in the comments, and I'll use your idea for future videos. If you would like to receive weekly emails with tips and announcements about future events, you can join my email list by leaving your email address in the comments. You know, my mission is to help as many people as possible, just like you, get the score they need on the IELTS exam and realize their dream for the future. You know, if you follow me on Facebook, it'll also give me a chance to support you as best I can. All the links to reach out to me are in the comments section. Well, I want to wish you all the best on your journey as you prepare for the IELTS exam.